Hi everybody, we are back for a get ready with me, which has not happened in so long. And of course when I come back, my face gotta be all messed up because Aunt Flo came to visit me. We hate when she visits. It's so weird too because the older I get, the more just my T-zone, it's like a line every single time. A line that goes straight down my face, and right here I get the worst ones. Anybody else this happened to? Like right between your eyes? Okay, so we have a lot of new products we're going to be trying out. I definitely heard you guys in the comments. Thank you so much for your input. It was kind of back and forth there for a while, but I think we're going to play around with the Emily Edit products. I'm excited about it and excited about promoting her products. I mean, who isn't? This is awesome. This is great news.
I don't want to fight no more. I know you'd like to. Ready for the roller coaster.
The first product I'm going to be using, of course, is a primer, and I have a new one from a company I've never heard of. I got this from Actually Free to review. This is Sorme, I believe, and this is their Fresh Start Oil-Free Under Foundation Makeup Enhancer. It's a primer. It says that it makes your skin look perfectly smooth and flawless, evens out discoloration, balances uneven texture, minimizes enlarged pores, and helps makeup adhere to the skin. So let's try it out. That's a pretty cool bottle, and there's quite a bit there. It is a very clear liquid, runny liquid, so almost like fruit fly. I've still been dealing with these fruit flies. We have the traps, everything like that, but once they're in, like you're doomed, you know? You have like at least a month of nothing but BS that you have to deal with until they just kind of die off. And that damn orange. So this seems to dry down really nicely. It feels amazing on the skin, very smooth. It kind of feels like a really good serum, to be honest, but it does leave your skin pretty. I mean, I don't see any difference with my pores at all, but it's very smooth and very, very nice. So we'll see how my foundation looks with it under there. So I want to, as you guys know, I love to just kind of double up my foundations and try out making my own concoctions, because I've never really just been satisfied with one foundation. There's always just something off about it. So I want to try a combination I haven't tried before. The first one is from Huda Beauty, and this is their, they're just their foundation. This is the only one they have, right? And I have mine in Creme Brulee. And then I want to try mixing it with the Bobbi Brown foundation. This is a Skin Longwear Weightless Full Coverage, which is not really full coverage. We talked about this and then I hauled it. So I kind of want to mix these two together because this is kind of a really matte cakey foundation. So it needs a little bit of moisture added to it. So I'm going to do that with the Bobbi Brown because this is like nothing but moisture, and it's a little bit lighter too. So hopefully it can mix well. And I'm going to use the Morphe sponge, the Flawless sponge that I just recently got. And we're going to try this out and see how this sponge is. I mean, so far so good. It's not too soft. It has a little bit of firmness in it, and I like that. So we shall see. Is this a good color match, or am I totally screwing up here? We're going to see about that too. I don't think it's a bad color match. You learn something new every day. I think I might have put a little bit too much of the Huda Beauty foundation in there because, man, that stuff is cake city. Cake city. And that's coming from someone who has, like, severely oily skin. So that's kind of crazy. And then we're going to try to cover up all these problems that Aunt Flo brought me. I even have them up into my hairline, though. I can't foundation my hairline. I'll tell you what, though. The Huda Beauty foundation is insanely like dry and cakey. I really don't feel like it's good to use alone or more than like 1 or 2 drops of it, which could be a good thing, but it is seriously full coverage. Like if you were looking for a seriously full coverage foundation, you will find it in this foundation, but it will go into every fine line you have, so pray for yourself. Now I'm going to use a little bit of the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, I believe it's called. I love this. I talk about this all the time. I'm going to use a little bit of this because I have had a long, many nights. It all adds up. And then you get to keep the bags forever. So how are you guys loving all this drama in the beauty community? Nuts, right? And I was thinking about talking about it, and then I'm like, no, I'm not a bandwagoner. I can't do it. Is when a lot of people start doing something, I'm instantly like, nope, not for me. Won't do it. Not going to have it. So I was going to make a chat spat about it, and then I was like, no, pass. I think I'll stay in my corner. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the Born This Way concealer, which I have been loving. I have mine in vanilla. I really, really like this for the under eyes. It's a little bit dark on me, but I don't mind. I don't mind one bit. I'm not hating. It doesn't even look that dark on me on camera, but it's pretty yellow otherwise, but I don't care. It's so fantastic. I love it. Like, if you're using a foundation that is just not there in coverage for you, and you know you've already put it on your face and you just can't go back in with anything else and you don't want to really cake it up, if you use this concealer and just bring it down on your face a little bit more, you'll have the exact coverage you want. It's great. I just want to remind you guys that not all of us in the beauty community are problematic or dramatic or are going to jump on a bandwagon. And if, you know, if people are making their truth videos or whatnot or discussing it, it's just because we're trying to convey that, you know, we're not a part of this mess. There are a ton of us out there who are here for the makeup, who love it, even if it's our job and we make money from it. You can trust us. We are here for you guys. We're here for ourselves. We're here for the happiness of makeup, and we still like to play with it instead of just, you know, being problematic. We're not all like that, you guys. I think it's just time, and people are seeing that we need to raise a new generation up. A new generation of people who are going to make the beauty community what it should have been. These hairs are killing me. It's my regrowth from my postpartum hair loss. Oh, it's so bad. Ooh, can you guys see my forehead? That's what the foundation does. Oh, that's so bad. Someone told Jen Love's reviews in her comment section that she needed to get Botox and they couldn't even watch her video because of it. Someone told me that too, that I should look into it, and I'm just like, you know what, unless you are going to pay for it, hush. And you know these are younger people saying these kinds of things, because anyone older, it's just not that ridiculous. But, you know, wait till they get older. Ain't nobody free from Asian, baby. I want to set my under eyes, so I'm going to use a new product from Too Faced. Cute little banana powder. This is their banana cream. It's banana setting powder. It is so cute. I have heard not so great things about this, but I'm going in, you guys. I'm going in. Now, the person I saw not say too great of things about this was Nicole from Young, Wild, and Polished. I love her Get Ready With Me's, but she said that it made her under eye look crepey. I mean, she is more mature. And no, this does not make my under eye look crepey. Maybe it did for her, you know, everybody's got different under eyes. But so far, I'm liking it. I don't really see the brightening in this. Do you guys? I don't see the brightening, but it's smooth. I like it. Alright, now I need to set this forehead before it keeps settling into these fine lines. That is horrendous. I'm going to use another product that I got free from Octoly to review. I've talked about this many times, the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and I use their puff. Their puff is the best puff I've ever used. I love it. I just slip my fingers in it like this, and I use it all across my face. I love this so much. So much. But I just take a small amount and use little patting motions all over my face, and this actually keeps going with the powder. You don't need to really use too much over and over again. And I just set it down, and it just keeps my foundation exactly where I put it. And I love that. Now I'm just going to go in with the BH, and this is their HD brow pencil, and I'm just going to do my brows, and I'll be right back because we've been there, done that. Everyone's got different brows, so you don't need to see it. Poof. I'm going to set my brows with the Lancome Sourcil Styler. I've talked to you guys about this a lot too. This is free from Octoly also. I love this stuff still. Maybe it's just a little tortoise shell on the back of it. I don't know. I love it. It works so well. For lid primer, I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl. I love this. This is the Lid Lockup. Loving this. I actually think I need to get another one because I might almost be out of this, but it is so worth it. It's probably the first product in a long time from CoverGirl that has shocked me. So I'm going to start with these. I'm so excited for Emily. So proud of her. I mean, this is this is huge, you know. So I'm going to start with the Wants palette and move into the Needs as I need. Kind of come and go between both of them. This is a heavy palette. I like this so much. I mean, you can travel with this sucker. Look how big that mirror is. Oh! So I think what I'm going to do... is this matte or is that a shimmer? That's a shimmer. See, I don't see really like a flesh tone color in here to set anything with. There's just a stark white and then a shimmery kind of flesh color. So we may actually have to start with the Needs, because I think the Needs actually does, yes, the Needs actually has Love here, which is a flesh tone. So let's get started with that. Just gonna set this down to set the primer so everything works smoothly. And this is a very smooth shadow. Oh my goodness, this is exactly the kind of shadow I love to work with when setting my lid. You don't need much of it, and you can feel it on the brush how smooth it is and how set your primer is. Alright, now we can go into this. Now I want to do more of a goldy cranberry look. So I'm going to use more on the warm side here. So I'm going to go into Midwest right here, which is kind of like an orange transition-y color. And I'm going to go in with the Morphe M504, which is a new brush that I just got recently. And see how it is, and hopefully there's not a ton of fallout. So let's see. This is not a bad shadow. What? Wow, this is really good. Oh my goodness. And the brush is not bad either. What? I'm actually really impressed with the shadow and the brush. Now the brush I thought would be a little bit too firm. Like, it's not fluffy like this brush is of theirs. It's not super fluffy the whole way through. It's kind of firm and more fluffy at the end. But for some reason that gives me so much more control over blending and where I want to blend and how I want to blend. It does have some brush hairs that are like sticking straight sideways and everything, but other than that, impressed. So I want to do like a half cut crease on my eyes with these. I really just want to put them to the test and see how they do, not just place down. So I'm going to cut my crease. So I'm going to do my Tarte concealer. I just go in with the Tarte Shape Tape, and then this is the Makeup Forever 226 straight brush. Talked about that forever too. This is just my tried and true, you know, when something works, I don't mess with it. And I'm just going to bring it up a little bit above my crease because I have hooded eyes, so I got to finagle things a little bit more than other people might have to. Aging, once again, never fun. Now when that's all done, I take the same Makeup Forever brush and I kind of just take the concealer off it a little bit, and then I go right into the shade I want to set down on it. And I'm thinking I want to go in with Top Story. I think that's what it's called right there, the gold. I don't know if it'll be a little bit too dark, but it looks gorgeous and I want to touch it. So I'm just going to go in and set this down and see what we're working with here. I think that is so pretty. Now I do have some fallout, which is not, I mean, every palette has fallout and this is my fault because I have to use that type of brush and then pack it on in a shimmer. The shimmers are a little bit more crumbly in any palette, and it swipes right away though, so it's not a problem. I always get fallout doing that though. It's not the palette. Now I really do want to start building up the crease in the outer V or whatever you want to call it to more of a kind of cranberry almost. So what I want to do is actually take Love Tons here, which is kind of like a pink red, and I'm going to take that on a Wayne Goss 17 brush, my favorite brush, and I'm just going to slowly start to build that up on the outer V of my eye. It's like a transition for my transition, if you know what I mean. These shadows blend so well. Like, I'm kind of like, what is going on here? I mean, I expected them to be good, you know? But this is, like, really good. I expected great from Emily, of course, you know? But I've also had not so great from Makeup Revolution. So I was kind of really neutral with this. Super excited for her, you know? I said straight up when I hauled this that even if it wasn't that good, I don't care, because I wanted to support Emily. But I mean, it being good is a whole different story. That makes Niki really excited. Now I'm going to go into Cheer up here, a little bit darker. And I'm going to use a Wayne Goss number 19 brush, and I'm just going to stay right there at the edge of the lid and kind of blend the lid and the shimmer together, or the outer V and the shimmer together, and deepen it up a little bit. And just kind of stay below the crease with it. I can't get over how pretty that is. I really am just so excited about this. And then I'm going to keep that Wayne Goss 19, and I'm going to go into Fifi. Is that what that's called? Fifi or Fifi? I want to say Fifi. You guys can tell me in the comments. I'm going to darken this up even more. I'm so used to like shades that are super matte and dark like this just being so dry and chalky, and this isn't, and I'm kind of mind blown right now. That's all. Now I'm just going to take that Wayne Goss 17 and kind of just blend it all. Give it a little bit of a blend to make sure nothing is too harsh. Now I'm going to go into Oh Heavens, that shimmery kind of flesh color there. And I'm going to use that as a brow bone highlight because that looks like a gorgeous shade. And it is. Oh my goodness. That is one hell of a shade. Emily needs to make more in this line. Like, I understand she came out with 2 palettes. She needs to come out with a foundation, concealer. She needs to come out with a primer. She needs to come out with it all. I'm going to use the DHC eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to very lightly just line the top of my lid ever so lightly. Just to thicken up the eyelash, or the look of it anyway, because I'm not going to use falsies. I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay eyeliner, and this is in Double Life. This is a gorgeous brown kind of shimmer eyeliner. I just pop that into the waterline. And then I'm going to use a Delium Tools. This is their Golden Triangle brush in 780. It's just their pencil brush. I'm going to go back into Midwest there and dust that underneath that eyeliner that I just put down. Try not to make a really funny face while doing this. Oh, I'm making it. And then I'm going to go into Love Tons and do the same thing. And then I'm just going to go into Fifi, finally, at the end there, because I use so many colors, and just darken up the outside. Now I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer, and I do my lower lashes first. And then I'm going to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex. The full size is so much better than the deluxe, so if you hated it from the deluxe, try the full size. Because that was me. I was like, this shit sucks. And then I tried the full size because I got it in like a purchase thing. And it's amazing. And I'm just going to do the same to my top eyelashes as well. Now with primers, I don't know if a lot of you know, but you're supposed to still apply the mascara with it wet. You don't wait until it's dry because that's going to make it impossible to use. Just in case you didn't know. Little tip. Now I want to get into the Needs palette again. Oh, I'm so excited. And I'm going to go into Courage, which is their like bronzer contourish thing. But I'm going to use a Morphe M528. This is what I normally use. I'm a little afraid of this, and I love the name because of that fact. Courage. Because you're going to need it. Well, it blends out pretty nicely. That's kind of amazing. What is going on here? This stuff is so good. Like, so incredibly good. My goodness. We all know why. It goes on a little streaky and starky at first, and you're like, oh shit, what did I get myself into? But then it blends so nicely. Oh. I mean, jeez, girl, jeez. Now I also want to try this new Ofra product that I got from Oxley to review. This is their blush bronzer format. I was going to use this as a bronzer today, but when I opened it up, it is so shimmery. It is like straight up shimmer. So I actually want to just try to use this as a blush. I'm going to use the Wayne Goss 12 brush and lightly go in here. Oh god, that is not lightly. That is not lightly. And I wanted to see how it looked like as a blush. And it's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Okay. It does have that like bronzer look to it, like color, but it also has some rose in it. You know, so I think I'd much rather use that as a blush than a bronzer. But if I was going to use this as a bronzer, it would be like that's what I used on my face. Like a beach day, just bronze it up a little bit kind of thing. For highlighter, we're going to go back into the Emily Needs. And I'm going to use this new brush I got from Morphe M510. I'm going to try this out for highlight. And we're going to go into Gratitude up here. And we're going to try this highlight out. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's got a lot of reflectiveness to it. Ooh. Ooh. Before I go in with my lip color, I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter. Another thing I got free from Oxley to review. I'm also on their PR list as well. I love this so much. So much. This and their primer potion for your lids. Staples. Now for my lip, I'm going to go in with Ciate's Liquid Velvet. And this is in Sydney. This is a gorgeous lip color. I don't know why more people don't talk about Ciate like that. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. So pretty. Alright, so this is the look I came up with using the Emily Edit palettes and some new products from Oxley. Everything was great. Everything was fantastic. This couldn't have gone any better. I'm so happy. If you guys haven't gotten both of the Emily Edit palettes, the Emily Edit palettes from Makeup Revolution, get them. Get them. They are so good. Everything that I talked about and used will be linked down below for you guys if you want to check any of it out. Highly recommend. I'm so happy with literally everything. Everything I used today. Oh, that has happened in so long. If you guys like this video and you want to see more, I do want to try out the Jaclyn Hill Vault palettes as well. I have Bling Boss and Dark Magic. If you guys want me to use either of those in a Get Ready With Me, let me know. That can be the next one. Just let a girl know. Please make sure to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.